Hello everybody and welcome to Cloud Climber. We have a little bit of more Itchio games coming up, and this is the new one. It's a very short one, but I think you've seen, if you look here on the right hand side, you'll see is Choo Choo Charles. It's the same developer. So yeah, let's get into it.
Another day has arrived. I'd best get my water before going to work.
I mean, may need to get the neighboring tower in the future. Get to the neighboring tower in the future, but I know the other builders keep the entrance to the bridge locked. I saw a key on the table at the top of the tower a few weeks ago before I went to get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other towers ever become vacant, I might need to get across, so I'll have to keep this in mind. Right. Got a very nice sketchy look to it. We just picked up the chest key, so I suppose it's this one. A bucket of water added to inventory. Appears that this door is locked, but this one isn't. Okay, so
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other two towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
locked. Okay, so it seems like we are on a very, very high tower, which I can't exactly understand the reason for building, but I'm pretty sure many of them also don't understand the reason for their building. This is, like I said, a short game. It has a few story elements to it as well. So we have another page over here, another letter. Bernie the Great and Terrible Diary, page 69. For months we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds rise higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago, but we were still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting close. You're building up to the clouds. Okay, so is there something in the clouds that they are looking for? More water, more... I don't know. And this door opens, but it doesn't seem like there's anything inside it though. Joey Diary, page 420. I've been building all day long, and Bernie the Great and Terrible has been sitting on his butt, acting as foreman. In other words, he doesn't do any work and drinks all our water. I've started locking my water chest, just in case he really does think he's above us all. Appears that they're having a bit of conflict between them. Spoken, unspoken conflict nonetheless. Sensitivity is a bit hectic, but that's fine. Not that bad. It seems that door is locked, so I need to find another key, because it seems like I need to get over this bridge. So have a look. Can we take the saw? No. Ah, key. Was this bridge door key added? Okay, nice. So that will allow us to go there. Can we get up this? No. Okay. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right. Edna Diary, page 36. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know others have been building much longer, and now I wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago they decided things were getting dangerous, but why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago? Or even longer? I'm still glad they started building, but I just wish we had seen this coming. Anything more in here?
It's been quite some time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
File diary, page 45. I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. Yesterday we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We can only assume that they've stolen the supplies for themselves, ran out of water and food sources, or simply died. We don't get into the clouds soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the neighboring towers. So it appears that they're having some water issues, and the people down there somewhere they're not sending it up. Because it appears we can't go lower, so I guess the only way is up. Right, so let's see, another page. Birth diary, page 9825. Wow. Dear diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now after decades of building? Now would be the perfect time, since we've just started rationing our supplies more. But I have a good feeling about things. I know I've never seen rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles instead of desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday. We just need to survive until then. So they have a problem of no rain coming down for many years, it appears. What's in here? We're not able to open that one. Seems like we're done on this level. Going up.
They installed a rope cart on this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
Let's see. Kyle diary, page 46. I try to be reasonable. I try to talk with them, but those greedy little scumbags on Tower 1 don't want to share the supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a raisin. While other people watch, I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need so I can last long enough to watch everyone else die. I guess it's becoming desperate times. So before we cross, let's just see if there's anything up here that I'm missing. So we can go up to here. Okay. Doesn't seem like we're missing anything here, so continuing down to this little spot and then over. I'm a little bit afraid of heights, so I would not be doing this. That's a big no from me.
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
Okay, so what I've gathered is there are...
I hope I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
What I'm gathering is they are building up towards the clouds to get water. Game is quite dark. But dang. Diary page 1. Couldn't be more frustrated now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day he pretends he's just going to push me off the tower. I swear if I do fall someday, it will be his fault. The tension is definitely running high. Yesterday Hadang fell off the tower. I don't know how it happened, but it was a shame. Especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. We'll need to break the locked ones open soon, since we've almost emptied out the other chests. That's a bit of a predicament. Okay, not going down. Once again, going up. Do enjoy the ambience of the game. It's a little bit eerie, but in a good kind of way, if you could call it that. Carl Diary, I just can't get over it. Dan gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week, I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him, as if to push him off the tower. I don't think this will ever get old, and I can tell Hadang loves it. It does not appear that he actually loves it, so... been that side. Can we cross here? We cannot cross here, okay. I'll take, okay, this goes over to the next one. Oh, why is this flashing? Stack of planks added to the inventory. Nice. Oh, okay.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
Fixing up the bridge. Okay. That's an interesting...
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
Okay, notes of ambition. Out of everyone on this earth, our families were the only ones who took the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we were the ones who deserved to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still so evasive. We've been building for a long time, but we're not done yet. We have farther to go. We will climb the clouds. The son of Zilkar? I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Dewey. Diary, page 490. This evening Calvin made a really cheesy speech about how we alone will prevail, and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person and only responds to us if we call him son of Silkar. A little bit arrogant. Love the art style of this. It is something that I really enjoy in games if they nail the art style. Okay, so it doesn't seem like we have anything else going over here. Any other towers we're going to? Doesn't seem like it. More planks. Hammer. And the saw apparently as well. Okay, I can't get over there. Apparently not. Okay, so we're building the last bit of the staircase.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms. It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
Oh, wow. Right. Okay. So, short game. That was interesting. That had a short but pretty deep story to it. Or in-depth story. Geez, yeah, if you'd like to play this one for yourself or just take a look at it, support the developer, I'm going to leave the link to it down below in the description. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay in the loop for any new updates or new uploads that I place on the channel, and join the Crunchy community. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.